യോനിത്യമच्युतപദാംബുജയുഗ്മരുക്മ വ്യാമോഹരസ്ഥിരിതരാണി തൃണായവേനേ തസ്മത്പുരോർഭഗവതോസ്യ ദയൈകസിന്ധോः രാമാനുജस्य ശരണौ ശരണം പ്രപദ്യേ. Maybe Reverend Ramanuja as a universal guru who lived for 120 years from 1017 to 1137 AD. He is called Uttarakacharya, meaning an acharya bestowed with the power of granting boon or final emancipation by 5 Acha deities. One is Ranganatha of Srirangam. Another is Thiruvendradiyan of Tirupati. And the Adahar of Tirumaduramsholai. Tirunaran of Tirunarayanapuram, Melukote. And also at Tirukandavaram, Tirumal, also blessed Ramanuja that those who are granted moksha by you will be taken to Paramapada. Therefore, the Uttaraka means emancipation from the bondage of life is the basic requirement for any Vaishnava who devotes his time for purposes of remembering him. And he is an acharya prepared from Sammalvar period till this day, who happens to be the central pendant in the Acharya Ratnahara. By central pendant, I mean on one side, all his elderly acharyas, and on the other side, all his juniors, in the sense, up to our acharya, are blessed by Ramanuja because he is prepared, chiseled, and brought out to be the protector of Nirvana or Darshanam by all remember him and call him as Nanjiyar, Nambillai, Namberumal, Nammalvar. All are in a row. Respect Ramanuja because he's a chiseled out party for taking the moksha pradatva or blessing everyone for emancipation from the bondage of life. Therefore, he is called as Taraka, the man who protects everybody to reach the final goal. Now, to remember what he does, I am telling about Ramanuja in 4 definitions of the term Ra, Ma, Nu, and Ja. The speciality of Ramanuja is Ramayanartham was learnt by him through Unstishila Purna, his maternal uncle, a knowledge that was deposited by Aladanta, his Paramacharya, and Acharya of Stishila Purna to tell all the secrets of Ramayana, the Sharanagati Shastra. Sharanagati is surrender meant for purposes of emancipation from the bondage of life. We call it as Uttaraka. Uttaraka means you are protected. Body gets away. In a sense, body is perishable. Atma is not perishable. Atma should go to higher level. That is moksha of process of Kainkariya at Paramapada. So, the entire universe is divided into two parts. The first part is called as the Leela Vibhuti, the place we live in, which is about roughly one-fourth of the entire universe. And the three-fourths of the universe, not seen by us, is called as Nitya Vibhuti or Paramapada, where there are cities like Ayodhya, Aparajita, and where God has his own paraphernalia of devotees who will be always singing than him, doing his kainkariya, assisting God in his day-to-day routines of protecting both the worlds, this Nitya Vibhuti and also the Leela Vibhuti where we are living in. The people who are living in this Vibhuti are called Baddhatmas, and the people living in the other Vibhuti, that is Paramapada, are called as Nityatmas. Nityatmas are of two types. Nityatma, permanent, and Muktatma, those are liberated from this Baddhatma position and have risen to be in Parampada or Bhagavad Kainkariya without a tint of rebirth or the bondage of rebirth. So, it is only for this purpose this Acharya Ramanuja was chiseled out and was first taught the Ramayana of surrender, in which we find in every kanda of Ramayana, we find this surrender. Balakanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranyakanda, Sundarakanda, Kishkindha Kanda, and also Yuddha Kanda. We find throughout Sharanagati as the basis of emancipation and existence itself. Now, the second letter is Maran Adibhanin Duindavan, meaning Nammalvar from the age of Nammalvar, he has been chiseled out by Bhavishyadacharya Vigraha in Alvarathu, and the 5,000 years back, his Vigraha was manufactured at Tamravarani and was kept as a Bhavishyadacharya who is going to be born somewhere in 1017 AD for purposes of establishment of right, righteousness. What all God does, that is, Dutta Shikshana, Ishtarakshana, and Dharma Samsthavana, called as Avatar Rahasya. Maran, what did he do? Maran means Nammalvar. Maran Adivadin Duindavan. The lotus feet of Nammalvar is Ramanuja. The lotus feet of Bhagavan is Nammalvar, and Nammalvar's lotus feet is Nanda Ramanuja. So that is our Guru Parampara. For me, my Samashtayanacharya is the starting point for Prapatti, Saranagati, where I prostrate to Ramanuja, and Ramanuja prostrates in turn to Nammalvar, and Nammalvar is called as Shatari, whose feet is kept on the head of everybody for purposes of removing ajnana in the form of Shatha, a bad air which brings ajnana to people. Immediately they are born. And immediately he was born. He, he withstood that and he was called as Shatakopa. In the bad year, he had Kopa, means anger. Therefore, his jnana was instinctive. Therefore, he could make out four prabandhams in the form of Tiruviruttam, Tiruvanshiriyam, Peridharvandadi, and Tiruvayvari, which is the essence of Rigveda, Yajurveda, Atharvana Veda, and Samaveda, respectively. Now, apart from that, there is the Ramayana, the Nammalvar's Tiruvayvari is considered as Samaveda, which is sung instantly and profusely in Parampada, where our brothers, cousins are there with some mighty powers, meaning Nityatmas and Muktatmas are our cousins. We are also children of God. They are also children of this concept is intertwined in our philosophy through Ramanuja. Because Ramanuja is a chiseled out Acharya from times immemorial. Without Ramanuja, there is no Vishishta at all. So, this Nammalvar's Tiruvayvari is called as Dirgha Sharanagati, meaning greater surrender. Ordinary surrender is Ramayana Shastra. The greater surrender is referred to as by the second letter, Maran Adivanim Duindam. The third letter, Nundarivudan Navagranthakat Pandirvar. Nunnarivu means with sharpened intelligence. He prepared 9 works, which most of you know, namely 3 Vyakhyanas, three Gadyas, and three Bhashyas. That is Vedanta Sara, Vedanta Deepa, Vedanta Bhashya. Sharanagari Gadya, Sriranga Gadya, and Vaikuntha Gadya. And Gita Bhashya, daily worship routine called as Nityapadi, and Vedartha Sangraha, Samam of Vedas. Now, having there is 9 works were done with great intelligence that is called as Nu, Ramanu, Nandarulan. He did the 9 granthas which are to be studied. And lastly, Dhya means Jaya Vijayi Bhava, means a Mangalanshasanam sunk by Ramanuja on all deities in the 16 temples that are revering Ramanuja with a undeniable devotion and that is Srirangam, Kariselam, Anjanagirim, Takshabdari, Simhachalam, Shrikurmam, Purushottancha, Badari Narayanam, Naimisham, Srimad-Dwarvati, Prayaga, Madhura, Ayodhya, Gaya, Pushkaram. Sadagramagram Nishavirmati, Ramanujoyamrihi. In all these places he has visited and his deity is also being placed for purposes of spreading Vishishtadvaita as well as to sanction moksha to everybody in his physical form. So, Ramanuja comprises of the country. Ramanuja, that is Ramayana Sharanagari Shastra representing the first letter. Maran Adipanduindavan meaning Dirgha Sharanagari Shastra of Nammalvar followed by Ramanuja. Maran Adipanindu Vindavan. This is there in Ramanuja Vittambadi, in the first Asharam itself. And his works are 9 in number. They are written with Nundari Wooden, meaning with supreme intelligence. We have prepared 9 works, which once again tells us about Tattva, Hita, and Purushartha, which is absolutely required for our following. Tattva is Narayana, Bhagavan himself. Whomever you worship as Bhagavan, that is Tattva. Hita means the procedure that is followed. We call it as Tirumantra, Dayamantra, and Charamamantra as means to attain him. And lastly, we have the Purushartha, the understanding of our acharyas and Arivas, the repetition, which is the ultimate aim of our existence or process of emancipation. And we have 2 yatras. One is called as Deha Yatra, another is Atma Yatra. Deha Yatra is looked after by God as we are working even now, looking at the body development. But Atma Yatra is looked at by Acharyas, for which the retained Guru is Ramanujacharya, who is a universal Acharya for purposes of emancipation. He can be felt than simply advertised. So, for that purpose, to inculcate that feeling. Ramanuja is praised not only by you, not only by me, but all devotees, both who have followed him, the junior acharyas, and those who have chiseled out and brought him in this form for purposes of assisting emancipation. So, the need for recitation of Ramanujanuthandadi, in which we find Maran Adibanind Uindaram. Who is Maran? Nammalvar is the feet of Bhagavan. Who is Bhagavan? Universal Lord. Call him Krishna, Rama, any deity. So, whomever you call as Lord, his feet is Nammalvar, who gives the Samamboram of all the Vedas in four different works of his. And Maran Adibhanin Duindaran Palgalayor Thambanda Ramanujan Sharanaragam Nam Vandivaya Adiyum Shalluvam Avan Namangale. So this is the basis on which you have to start the recitation of Ramanujan Sundari, which is more sweeter and more, we call it as Shevikini essential, meaning very interesting to hear. And a study of this makes you to open up the other world in which we are expected to continue after death. Tasmangradhamarambam, Yavishekradhamadhyamam, Lakshmi Vallabharigam, Vande Guru Param